channel. This week we are making a cocktail called the King's Jubilee. So for this you are going to need, let me get this right, 1 1/3 ounces of white rum, 1/2 ounce of maraschino liqueur, and 1/3 ounce of lemon juice. So this cocktail, now I have to try and get all these facts out straight at you. This cocktail was made by Harry Craddock, who was the head bartender at the American bar at the Savoy Hotel in London at the time. It was made to celebrate the Silver Jubilee of King George V in 1935, hence the name. It's kind of like a rum-based aviation, sort of. And I don't know if I've ever really seen this kind of lineup of ingredients together. It's definitely normally something where gin would be involved. So I'm excited to see how that works out. These quantities have been tinkered a little bit. This is the Difford's Guide recipe, and he said that he has, over the years, really evolved this recipe to make the balance of sweet and sour approachable, and also to make sure it's not too alcoholic so it's not going to knock your socks off. So without further ado, let's get started. I think also it would be nice if you had a maraschino cherry, but unfortunately I've eaten them all, so I don't. Nor do I have, oh my god, I do have a jigger. It's literally right here in front of me. Now, I don't usually do 1 1/3, so bear with me. Well, that was one and I spill it all over the place. Okay, yes, the third isn't here. I don't think I've ever used 1/3 of anything before. 1 1/3. Very nice. I really wish that I could manage to not spill things so much. Okay, then we want 1/2 ounce of maraschino. And 1/3 ounce of lemon juice. Okay, back to the other side of the jigger for this. There we go. And yes, let's shake it up. I have mentioned previously I have a slightly injured hand, so please excuse how weird I look while I shake this cocktail very delicately. We're going to shake it for about 30 seconds. Okay. Now, you're probably there thinking, haven't seen that glass before. And you would be correct. This is, sorry, get the hair up my eyes, still getting used to the new haircut. This is a very sweet-sized little sort of martini glass that I bought recently. And I like it because it's smaller. I think it holds just the right amount. We'll see if that's true. Okay, so now would be your moment to garnish with the maraschino cherry if you, unlike me, hadn't eaten them all. And so I will now tell you what I think. So on the nose, it's pretty inoffensive. A little kind of floral hint from the maraschino, and surprisingly actually the rum isn't really coming through on the nose. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. It's very clean. I'm wondering how much I can actually tell the difference between this and a gin-based Aviation. I think there's a slight, maybe a slight kind of, how could I put this? It's a little more austere when it's made with gin. There's a slight more roundness from the rum, I think. I'm not quite sure whether I prefer it. I mean, obviously normally in an Aviation I would also add creme de violette, so there is that difference there. Maybe if you're adding the maraschino cherry, a little bit of the, in fact, you know what? When I say garnish it, I'm pretty sure that they were very specific in the Difford's Guide recipe for you to not drop the cherry in, and that the cherry should remain on the side because it will mess with the balance of sweetness. And I will say that the sweetness to acidity is spot on, really spot on. It's neither a dry nor a sweet cocktail, it's right smack in the middle. So kudos for that. Yeah, I quite like it. Don't know if it would be my favorite, but I might tinker around with this. I might maybe add some creme de violette, see how that kind of changes things. But yeah, I mean, it's 3 ingredients, it's pretty easy, and it might, for all I know, be your next favorite cocktail, because everybody has a different palate. So yeah, give it a try if you've got these things on your bar cabinet, and let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments, or, well, yeah, leave a comment and let me know what you thought and whether you preferred this or a regular Aviation. And if you have been enjoying my channel, it would be really great for me if you would hit the subscribe and like buttons below, and I will see you next week for another drink.